Hey guys, Miss Mitchell here to read another story with you today. And this story is a Halloween story, but I think that you guys will enjoy it. It's called Substitute Creature, and it's by Chris Gall. Here we go. Dear students, I will be unable to teach our class due to a serious case of frazzled nerves. I've asked a rather special someone to come to make sure that you all are well taken care of while I'm gone. And I certainly wouldn't suggest playing any tricks on him. Have a happy Halloween and good luck. Miss Jenkins. So I wonder who the substitute's going to be. This page has no words. You see someone right here walking toward the classroom. And it says, substitute today. Look, right on the chalkboard. On a windswept day in late October, the students of Miss Jenkins' class arrived to a surprise at school. Substitute teacher today, announced Peyton. Amanda giggled and scribbled on the chalkboard. Luke performed a circus act. Gavin laughed like a mad scientist. Then, at precisely 8 o'clock, the door to the classroom creaked open. The substitute entered the room. Oh my goodness. Good morning to all. My name's Mr. Creature. Miss Jenkins asked me to step in as teacher. She claims that this class has grown quite out of hand, so I'm here to warn you. We're taking a stand. Amanda snickered at the way he spoke. Gavin opened a fresh box of tacks. The creature glared. If you're plotting some mischief, please don't even try. In the back of my head, you'll find more than one eye. Luke drew an eye on his own forehead. Mr. Creature didn't think that was funny at all. You see, he has more than one eye. It's 3. Attention, all scamps, all rascals, and all fools. For 49 years, I've visited schools. I've collected some tales whose lessons are grave about boys and girls who didn't behave. They'll give you the goosebumps. They'll shiver your skin. Now pay strict attention. It's time to begin. And with that, Mr. Creature reached into his bag. Then he pulled out a tattered file. First, we meet Keith, a hungry young lad. Snacking on glue was a habit he had. He ate so much glue, no amount was too much, that he started to stick to all that he would touch. Soon, no one could find the boy underneath all the objects that stuck to poor Keith. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at all of the things sticking to him. Guess you shouldn't eat any glue, right? Peyton's huge backpack fell over, and a dozen glue sticks rolled out. Mr. Creature looked very unhappy. Have you heard about Sarah? She crammed all her stuff inside of her desk, but enough was enough. Her desk was so full that it started to shake. It rattled and lurched like a minor earthquake. Kids ran for their lives, and the teacher threw fits, and then Sarah's desk blew itself to bits. Whose desk was messy before school ended? Amanda passed a note to Luke, but Mr. Creature snatched it from her hands. Kylie, the artist, was always the best at drawing when she should be taking a test. When a dragon she drew looked so real it blew smoke, the children suspected it might be a joke. But dragon on paper then leapt from the page. It tore through the room in a flame-throwing rage. Oh my goodness. Are you not convinced yet? Did I notice a yawn? In case you're in doubt, do let me go on. I think I would be pretty scared right now and listening to Mr. Creature. Listen up. Have you heard about the daydreamer Zach? His mind wandered off while he took out his snack. He failed to see the open cage door and simply ignored little tracks on the floor. And no one else noticed, in time to shout freeze, that the sandwich he held was of hamster and cheese. Oh my gosh. Hamster and cheese. Ew. Luke jumped when he felt a nibble. Inside his shirt pocket, Mr. Creature opened another file. Kate always carried her backpack with pride. It made a great place for her monkey to hide. Now, everyone knows, no pets allowed rule. When her monkey escaped, it wreaked havoc on the school. Then the children all thought they should bring a pet too. Soon the school was a mess and it smelled like a zoo. Do you think it'd be a good idea to bring our pets to school? Gavin quietly tied Amanda's shoelaces together. Mr. Creature scowled, then continued. Now this impish fellow, whose nickname was Hank, like most little boys, loved to pull a good prank. He brought in a guppy to enliven the class, but in days it grew teeth that could chomp right through glass. It wouldn't stop growing, its skin became dark. Now Hank really wished he hadn't brought a shark. Oh my gosh, he brought a shark to school. That would be terrible. Mr. Creature paused and gazed upon the silent room. Then he reached into his case one last time. And last we have Chris, a mischievous sort with a fondness for thieving, I'm sad to report. It seems this poor boy liked to trick for his treats. Dressed like a monster, he scared kids for sweets. But then he stole candy from a magical gnome. Now the trick was on Chris. He could never go home. Never? Amanda gulped. Why? Whispered Peyton. When he took off his costume, Chris saw the gnome's curse. He had 7 green legs and something much worse. A note explained how for the rest of his days he'd teach other children about his wicked ways. Till he repaid his debt, a creature he'd be, and by now you should know that monster is me. Oh no, mister. The substitute creature was actually turned into a creature by a gnome for playing a trick. Cool, said Luke. I'm sorry, Mr. Creature, said Amanda. You're the best substitute ever, said Gavin. Mr. Creature spied the clock on the wall. It all happened here half a century ago. I thought you should know. Goodbye and good luck. My time here is done. I leave you a gift. For each there is one. The students of Miss Jenkins' class thanked Mr. Creature for candy and promised never to torment their teacher again. Then Mr. Creature was gone. Wonder where he went. Outside, Mr. Creature looked into his case and saw that he had one last piece of candy he had stolen so many, many years ago. He just needed someone to give it to. Then he noticed an old man nearby who wore a funny, familiar hat. Mr. Creature quietly slipped the candy into the man's pocket. Then, as the substitute creature walked slowly down the windy street, he noticed a sweet smell in the autumn air. It was a smell he remembered from long ago. What do you think's going to happen? His tentacles tingled as the smell pulled him forward, and the world started to spin around him. He began to run to a small house at the end of the street. Look at that. Look, he started off a creature, and he's slowly turning into something that looks like a young boy. There, his bike was still leaning by the step, and his dog was still waiting on the lawn. Everything was as if he had never had gone. Chris was home, and just in time for a Halloween treat. He's riding off on his bicycle. The end. So, and at the end, this has a little prologue, which is at the end of the story. Sometimes the authors put a little section about themselves, and it said, Chris Gall did his best to stay out of trouble as a child, but was largely unsuccessful. He is now the award-winning author and illustrator of Dino Trucks, a publisher's weekly best children's book of 2009, Revenge of the Dino Trucks, There's Nothing to Do on Mars, Dear Fish, and America the Beautiful, a publisher's weekly best children's book of 2004. He lives in Tucson, Arizona with his wife and a black cat. So, there's all the different books that you can buy by Chris. The end. So, I hope you liked The Substitute Creature. And remember, right now, your parents are the substitute teachers. So, be nice to them, because you don't want to end up as a mean old creature. Bye, guys. I hope you like the story.